Okay, so now I'm going to find some winning products to sell on my Amazon store. You need to do the same with the methods that I just gave to you. Now, I'm going to go with my number one recommended product research method today. It's also written down right here on the cheat sheet. So the product research shortcut strategy that I'm going to use is to get winning products from the AutoDS marketplace. You can choose whatever method you see fit from the strategies that I gave you. This is the one I'm going to go with because it's the biggest shortcut, fastest way to get trending products on my store. So I'm going to start from the AutoDS marketplace. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find some products. I'm going to search for those products on Amazon using a reverse image search or just by simply searching for the product on Amazon. So I'm going to show you exactly how I do that. And whether I go with searching for the product or doing the image search, at the end of the day, I'm going to find that listing or similar listings on Amazon. Now, if the product is not listed on Amazon, you can either find a similar product or just move on to the next one. What we want to do there and then is to filter by newest arrivals on Amazon. Right now I'm explaining, I'm going to show it to you in a minute, but I want you to understand the order. So after I find a product and I see that there's a lot of that type of product on Amazon, I'm going to filter it by newest arrivals. And this is because I want to find new listings that were just added to Amazon. Those are the listings where I can enter the buy box or the featured box offer and of course make a better offer and win that product listing, just like I did with the Volcano mini humidifier. So I'm going to find more products just like that. I'm going to show you how it's done, see how we enter the buy box, and I want you to do the same on your end. We are going to avoid established listings with lots of reviews and also generic sellers because we cannot enter those buy boxes. So let me show you exactly what I mean and how we actually enter these buy boxes. So let's grab a quick product from the AutoDS marketplace. Let's say, for example, this fingerprint lock right here. Okay, so let's say I did my research, I found this product. This is one of the products that I want to list. I saw that it's viral, it's a good dropshipping product. It answers my criteria of what makes a winning product. So let's say I want to add these types of products on my store. So I just got the product idea. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to search for the same product on Amazon. So I'm just going to copy the title, Fingerprint Lock Smart Padlock Thumbprint. Then I'm going to head over to Amazon. I'm going to search for that right here instead of the previous dog car seat cover that we searched for. So paste it right here, search for the product. And here we have a whole bunch of these types of designs. So first of all, this already tells me just by the amount of people that I see that are purchasing this type of product, look how many people are buying it just in the last month. I can already see that this product does have good potential to be sold on Amazon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to filter here on the top right, and we're going to go with newest arrivals. All right, so we found a winning product from the AutoDS marketplace. We searched for the product on Amazon. We found it. We sorted by newest arrivals. Now we want to just avoid established sellers and generic sellers. So here's what that means. So I have the fingerprint lock smart padlock thumbprint sorted by newest arrivals on Amazon. Now, as I scroll down, I am going to look for a listing that I can enter the buy box. And then after I see if I can enter the buy box by adding the product, that's the next step in the cheat sheet. After I see that it is possible to enter the buy box, I will look for a supplier and make sure that I can source this product nicely and cheaply. And of course, with better shipping options than what the supplier currently offers on Amazon. And I'm going to show you how to do all of this, especially how to use the AutoDS system as well. There's a lot of things that we still haven't seen here, like doing product sourcing, finding great suppliers for our products, managing our orders, and so much more. But we're going to get to all of that step by step. So once again, we search for the product on Amazon, we filtered by newest arrivals, and let's see what types of fingerprint padlocks we can find here. So you don't have to find the same exact product that you saw over here, although the closer the better because you know that this one is a good seller. And this one looks very, very similar to it. So does this one over here. So I'm just kind of looking around, checking out the products, looking at the prices, and seeing where I could come in with a cheaper price. Because this seller is already selling it for $15.99, that's already relatively cheap. So I could look for other variations, like let's say this one right here, the round one. Looks pretty good. It sells for $30. Let's see if we can source this product. But first, I want to see if I can enter the buy box. So let's say that this is the product that I'm interested in right here. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to hover over the URL. And as you can see, these letters and numbers right here in the URL, this is the product ASIN. The ASIN on Amazon is the product ID, the product identifier. So each product on Amazon that's listed has its own ASIN or its own unique product ID. So basically what I want to do is I want to grab this ASIN over here. I want to copy it. Now back to the Amazon Seller Central. I'm going to click right here where it says add products. I can also get to that by clicking on this menu here on the left, going to catalog and clicking on add products. That will take me to this screen right here. Next, I want to click on product IDs. Now, keep in mind, I'm not listing the product. I just want to see if I can enter the buy box for this product, because if I can't enter it, then there's no use in looking for a supplier. So here under the product ID in the text box, I'm going to paste the ASIN that I copied from the product URL over here, this product that I want to see if I can enter the buy box. So I put the ASIN here, then I'm going to click where it says submit. Now it's going to find the product for me here. So I can already see that it looks so far so good. Okay, so I found the product here on Amazon, but the problem is this product requires approval. You need approval to sell this product. So these are the types of products that we're going to avoid because we're not going to go and seek out all kinds of product approvals. We just want to be able to quickly enter buy boxes and create a better offer than these sellers. So we're going to be in first place and we'll make all of the sales for that listing. So that one is a no-go because it required product approval. But if you keep searching, you will find listings where you can enter the buy box. Let me try another quick example before I do my research and show you the products that I actually found, because you don't need to be here while I sit and do the product research that you already know how to do. Let's just try this one right here. So this padlock here costs $34.12. Of course, it's on new arrivals, so there's no product reviews yet. It's probably not an established seller, which is great. And it means that I probably will be able to enter the buy box here. Okay, so here's the product listing on Amazon. Here's the product. I see that it ships within 2 to 3 days and delivery is around 2 to 3 weeks from this time. So you can see that it's a Chinese supplier. So we can get a better source and win this buy box. But first, let's see if we can enter it. So once again, we're going to hover over the URL, grab the ASIN, copy it. Now head back to the Amazon Seller Central and we're going to try to list it here. So once again, add products. Then we're going to go with product IDs, paste the ASIN right here, submit. And now you can see that I'm entering the product listing editor inside Amazon. And also I didn't get any pop-ups here that could happen that could say that I could not edit this product because it already belongs to a generic seller or you simply need some type of approval. That didn't happen here. So as you can see, I can enter the buy box for this listing. This means that all that I need to do is find a supplier, see that I'm getting a good price so that I could make profit off of selling it for a cheaper price. So let's say $33.99, $32.99 with, of course, faster shipping. And once I find that, which is the next step, then I know that I can enter and win the buy box with this listing, add it through AutoDS, and have everything automated for me. So I just wanted to show you a quick example of how that works. Let's say now I want to find a source for this product. So that is the next step according to the cheat sheet. We tried adding the product manually by entering the product ID, the ASIN, inside Amazon when I clicked on add products, and I saw that I am able to list it. So now it says on the cheat sheet, do not list this product yet. Continue down the checklist. So let's continue down. If you would have gotten a pop-up that I just mentioned, where you cannot change a product detail page, and of course you have to move on to the next product, didn't happen to us here, we can enter the buy box. So that takes us to step number 5. Found the product you can sell, do a reverse image search to find the supplier or source. Of course, if it's not from the AutoDS marketplace or from AutoDS's private suppliers. So this listing that I found, I did find it on the AutoDS marketplace, but I want to rely on the best supplier that I can find. The AutoDS marketplace also has its prices, but you can also source to find better prices through AutoDS and also outside, let's say through AliExpress, just to get an indication of how much we can source this product for, what's the best price that we can get. Sometimes the prices can be relatively cheap, but sometimes the suppliers also change their prices, which means that it also changes on AutoDS. In this case, I'm still going to source it through AutoDS, but I just want to make sure that I can make a nice profit here. So I am going to search it on AliExpress to see what is really the best price that I can get here. And then I can get even a better price through the sourcing requests on AutoDS. I'm going to walk you through all of this, but right now you just need to understand that I'm trying to help you get the best suppliers and the best prices for your products. So just because you saw it on one place doesn't mean that's the best price that you're going to get. So what I did was I opened the product on Amazon, I right-clicked on the image, and I ran a Google image search. So as we can see right here on the right side, I can see a whole bunch of stores that are selling this product. Right now, I just want to be focused on AliExpress. So that's this one right here. I found one seller selling it from that reverse image search, and I can see it here. I can source it right here for $7.56. But before I do that, I have to see if there are any other prices that I can get here. So I'm just going to copy the title. You see that I'm not always copying the whole title. I just need to get the main keywords and see who is really the best seller here. And that is this seller right here. So he's got over 1,000 units sold, really nice reviews, $6.33. That is a really good price. And I'm just going to go with that. So I know that products that cost less than $10 on AliExpress usually have $2 more for shipping. So I'm just going to take that with a grain of salt. So I'm getting this product for around, let's say $8, $9. Now, because this one is taking me to this deals page and I can't open that one specifically, there we go, $6.33. And that one actually has free shipping, which isn't that bad. So I'm just going to round it up to $7, let's say with tax. So if I'm sourcing this fingerprint padlock for $7 and I can see that it also arrives relatively quickly, let's just choose one of these other sellers that I also found here. I think it's this one. Let's see exactly also when shipping arrives. So we're looking at $6.33 with free shipping. And this one arrives January 6th to 12th. I'm recording this video, by the way, at the end of December. So you can see right here that I'm on the last couple of days of December. So this one will reach the customer within a week and a half. That's already faster than what we can see here from the listing on Amazon, which arrives January 13 to 23. So I already found a faster supplier and I can enter the buy box here. So that is absolutely great. So if I'm going to source the product for around $7, I can easily sell it for $32.99 and make about $25 in profit just by doing that quick product research on the AutoDS marketplace. It took me less than a minute to find the product. Took me about 2-3 more minutes inside Amazon to find the listing where I can enter the buy box. And here I am, I'm already in the buy box and I can list this product. So this is one product that I'm going to save on the side. I'm going to upload it to my store when we get to the import section in this video, which is coming up. But first, I want to finish my product research. I want to find more products to add to my store. And I want to show you what products I found. And during this time, while you're waiting for your Amazon store to be verified, which we did in the last step, you now need to use this time to do product research exactly the way that I'm explaining to you in this video. Now remember, I want you to find 10 products and list them on the side. Okay, you need to write down the product name, the Amazon URL/ASIN for that product where you can enter the buy box, and the supplier URL, just so that you'll have all of that information together. So keep a list. Once again, product name, Amazon URL or ID, which is this one right here. So in this case, I'm going to make a list. I'm going to copy the product name. I'm going to copy the Amazon URL, and I'm going to copy the source where I can source it from. So I'll have all this information for when I add the product through AutoDS and everything will be automated for me. Okay, so keep all this information when you're doing your product research. Now I'm going to rinse and repeat my own strategy. I'm going to find more products to list on my Amazon store, and then I'm going to show you how to do everything else. How to connect between Amazon and AutoDS, how to list the products through AutoDS and see everything synchronized with your Amazon store, how to set all your fulfillment settings, your shipping settings, location policies, returns, and everything else, and of course, order fulfillment and scaling and everything that comes next.